We are often told that total transparency is the only way to build authentic trust. The prevailing social narrative suggests that by sharing every detail of our lives, we create deep, lasting connections with those around us. But every time you volunteer unearned information to the wrong person, you are performing a one-sided transaction. You aren't necessarily building a bond. You are providing the specific details that others will use to categorize and assess you. This animated data concept known as leverage. Think of these blocks as your private secrets. The moment a hidden truth leaves your side of the scale, the balance of power shifts. You have handed over a piece of yourself that can never be taken back. This shift is significant because human interaction is often a game of comparison. When someone knows your private struggles or your hidden fears, they gain a psychological benchmark. They can use that information to navigate around you or to quiet their own insecurities at your expense. Protecting your peace requires recognizing which pieces of information give others power over your trajectory. To maintain control of your own narrative, you have to know when to stop talking. The first pillar of leverage is your intent, specifically your future plans. This neural loop shows what happens when you broadcast a goal. By announcing your next move before you've actually made it, your brain triggers a premature dopamine release that interferes with your drive to act. That verbalization creates a sense of completion. You trick your brain into feeling the reward of success without having done the work, which kills the discipline required to see the plan through. Beyond the internal sabotage, announcing your goals invites external friction. It gives peers a chance to project their own doubts and subtle jealousies onto your vision before it can take root. This same loss of leverage occurs when you discuss your good deeds. Publicly announcing your kindness or your sacrifices changes how that act is perceived. The moment you seek an audience for your virtue, the focus shifts from the help you provided to the credit you want to receive. Silent generosity builds character. Publicly advertising your kindness is often seen as a calculated attempt to look better than others, which makes your peers more skeptical of your true motivations. Your future goals and your moral standing retain their power only when they are demonstrated through results. Speaking about them too early simply trades your future success for a moment of attention. The second pillar of leverage involves your resources, specifically your income. This spectrum shows how people perceive your value. Discussing the specifics of your finances changes the lens through which people view your every action. High income triggers envy, leading people to treat you as a resource rather than a person. Conversely, sharing your financial struggles can lead to being viewed as a liability, causing others to lose respect for your judgment. The third pillar is your vulnerabilities. From a behavioral standpoint, humans are wired to look for leverage in their environment, and they will instinctively note your weaknesses for future reference. This is why it is essential to vent upwards. Speak to mentors, therapists, or journals. Venting sideways to friends or coworkers provides them with a map of your emotional triggers, a map they may use the next time interests diverge. This risk is most acute when sharing family drama or relationship problems. When you share your domestic fights, you create an external record that you cannot erase. You might eventually forgive your partner, but the people you complain to will view your home life through a lens of chaos and resentment. Your resources and your personal struggles are the blueprints of your life. Handing those blueprints to others gives them the exact coordinates they need to destabilize your peace if the relationship ever sours. This strategic approach to silence is central to the historical and psychological frameworks detailed in Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power. Greene's work emphasizes two fundamental rules of personal defense. Always conceal your intentions, and always say less than necessary. The less people know about your motivations, the harder it is for them to build a strategy against you. Adopting this mindset is not about being antisocial. It is about establishing a functional boundary, recognizing that in an era where everyone is encouraged to share everything, privacy has become a strategic choice. Treat your private information like a digital password. As more people are granted access, the probability of being compromised increases. Each person holding a piece of your narrative represents a potential point of failure. With more access, you are more likely to lose control. Consider your own life. Which of these 5 areas, your next move, your good deeds, your income, your weaknesses, or your drama, requires a new boundary today? True power belongs to those who let their results do the talking. When you stop narrating your life to the world, you take away the world's ability to control your future.